In the workplace, the way you say it matters just as much as what you say.
Wait, so I've been saying that wrong this whole time?
Exactly what happened to me on my first day.
That's exactly why we made this show.
A Teams message. 9 people in the channel. I send it, close my laptop, go get coffee.
90 seconds later, she's back at her desk and there's a little gray word under her message that wasn't there before.
Edited.
Just that. No explanation. And underneath it, a reaction. One emoji from Daniel, the one person in that channel who never reacts to anything.
A single eye roll.
And I remember staring at that emoji thinking, I fixed the mistake. Why does it suddenly look like I'm the one who did something wrong?
Today, what edited actually says to a room when you don't say anything yourself and what to type instead. Welcome back to English in the Wild. I'm Alex.
And I'm Kim, the one with the story this time, and honestly, not thrilled about it.
It's a small one on paper, one deleted sentence, one added sentence, one gray word, but it says a lot about how chat is different from email.
Real situations, real people, real language.
We've done email mistakes. We've done freezing in meetings. This is the first one that's just a text app quietly telling on you.
With us today, Professor Maya, who's going to explain why one gray word can do that much damage, and Kai, playing devil's advocate today. Kim, walk us through what actually happened.
We were finalizing scope for a client rollout. I posted the plan in the project channel. 9 people, including the client's ops lead. I left out one line. The go-live date depended on their team finishing data migration first. I knew that. I just didn't type it.
So not wrong information. Missing information.
Right. I noticed maybe 90 seconds after I sent it while I was walking to get coffee. So I opened it back up on my phone and added the sentence.
Quick fix. That sounds like exactly what you're supposed to do.
It is. Except Teams doesn't just quietly update the message. It puts the word edited right under it. Forever. For everyone.
And you didn't say anything else. Just the silent fix.
I didn't think I needed to. I thought, the new version is just correct now. Nobody needs a memo about it.
Except a chat channel isn't a document. People don't reread it. They only see the version that was in front of them the moment they looked.
So walk us through what edited is actually doing to people's heads when they see it.
It's not neutral. The second someone sees that word without an explanation attached, their brain does the explaining for you.
And it doesn't guess something boring.
No, it guesses the most interesting story available, fixing a typo, backing out of a promise, hiding a mistake after someone already saw it. All 3 look identical from the outside, one gray word.
So Daniel didn't roll his eyes at a missing sentence. He rolled his eyes at whichever version of that story his brain picked first.
Exactly. And here's the part people miss. On email, a correction is invisible unless you resend it. On chat, a correction is loud by default. The tool itself narrates you.
So the mistake was small, the exposure was big.
Right, and the instinct to just quietly fix it and move on makes sense on email. On chat, that same instinct backfires because silence isn't private there. It's a visible gap with your name on it.
Which is a very expensive lesson to learn from one emoji.
Okay, so what should you actually type in that first minute?
3 moves, all fast, All small, this isn't a paragraph, it's a habit. Move 1, edit fast. The instinct to fix it quickly was already right. Don't second guess that part.
So the fix itself wasn't the problem.
Not even slightly. The problem starts at move 2. Move 2. Flag what changed in one short line right after. Not sorry, ignore that. Just the fact. Added one line above the go live date depends on their migration finishing first.
So instead of letting edited speak for me, I speak first.
Exactly. You're not confessing to a mistake. You're narrating a normal update before anyone else narrates it for you.
And move 3?
Move 3, and this one surprises people. Don't over-explain. One line only. No backstory about why you forgot. No 3 follow-up messages defending it.
Wait, why not? Wouldn't more context make it look less suspicious?
It does the opposite. 3 messages explaining one missing sentence reads as guilty even when the content is completely innocent. A room reads over-explaining as evidence, not as honesty.
So the whole fix is one sentence sent fast, and then I just let it sit there.
That's the whole fix.
So what's the version most people actually do instead?
The silent fix, editing the message and saying absolutely nothing else, assuming the new version just quietly replaces the old one in everyone's head.
Which is exactly what I did.
And it feels safer in the moment because you're not drawing attention to a mistake. But you're not choosing between notice it and don't notice it. Chat already shows the word. You're only choosing who explains it, you or their imagination.
So staying quiet doesn't avoid the spotlight. It just hands someone else the microphone.
Silence doesn't hide a fix on chat. It just hands someone else the pen to finish your sentence.
That's a good one to sit with.
Okay, but here's my actual worry. If I flag every single edit, don't I just look scattered? Like I can't get a message right the first time?
Fair question, and the answer is in the word every. You don't flag typos, you flag edits that change what someone would actually do with the information.
So fixing receive to receive. Nobody needs a memo.
Right. But adding a dependency that changes a deadline, changing a number, changing who owns a task, those change decisions, those get one line.
And if I'm not sure which kind it is,
Ask yourself one thing. Would someone who already read the old version make a different choice after reading the new one? If yes, flag it. If no, let it go.
So it's not about looking careful. It's about who the edit actually affects.
And that's usually the difference between looking scattered and looking like someone people can trust with real information.
Let's practice the actual line. Kim, you're you, 30 seconds after the edit.
Added one line above. The go live date depends on their migration finishing first.
Good, flat, factual, no apology hiding inside the tone.
what if someone replies fast with something sharp, like, might have been nice to know that the first time?
Great edge case. That's a real reaction, not a rare one. You don't defend the timing. You just close the loop. Fair, flagging it now so it doesn't slow us down. Thanks for the patience.
So I'm not arguing that the delay was fine. I'm just making sure the fix lands and we move on.
Exactly. Now, delivery. Say the flag line like you're posting a normal update, not like you're bracing for a reaction. Natural speed. Added one line above, the go live date depends on their migration finishing first. Slowly. Added one line above the go live date depends on their migration finishing first.
Added one line above the go live date depends on their migration finishing first.
Good. Keep depends on level, not apologetic. It's a fact, not a confession. Once more.
Added one line above. The go-live date depends on their migration finishing first.
There it is. Fast, plain, done. Kim, your line for the sharp reply edge case, fair, flagging it now so it doesn't slow us down. Thanks for the patience.
Fair, flagging it now so it doesn't slow us down. Thanks for the patience.
Good. Let fair land first, on its own, before you move to the fix. It shows you heard them.
Fair, flagging it now so it doesn't slow us down. Thanks for the patience.
Perfect. If you remember nothing else from today, flag the change, not the mistake. Last line for when someone asks why you edited it at all hours later. Caught a gap after I sent it, fixed it fast. Didn't want the old version floating around. Kai, you first.
Caught a gap after I sent it, fixed it fast. Didn't want the old version floating around.
Kim, same line, a touch lighter. This one should sound completely unbothered.
Caught a gap after I sent it, fixed it fast. Didn't want the old version floating around.
Notice neither version apologizes and neither hides. They just state what happened once and stop talking.
Kim, what happened after you actually posted the flag line?
The client's ops lead replied first, not Daniel. Just good catch, thanks, and moved straight to scheduling the migration.
Not even a comment on the edit itself.
Nothing. It turned into the least interesting message in the thread within about 2 minutes.
And what about the eye roll? Did that ever get resolved?
Not directly. Daniel never mentioned it again. But about a week later, I noticed something in a completely different thread.
What?
Daniel edited one of his own messages, a budget number, and this time there was a short flag line right underneath it. First time I'd ever seen him do that.
So the eye roll was never really about the mistake at all.
It rarely is. People don't react badly to an honest fix. They react badly to a gap they had to fill in on their own, and apparently that gap stuck with him long enough to change how he posts his own edits now.
I keep thinking about how close I came to just letting edited sit there with nothing under it for a whole afternoon.
If you've ever stared at your own edited tag wondering what story it was telling without you, the subscribe button is right there. No flag line required for that one.
And tell us, what's the smallest edit that somehow got the biggest reaction from your team?
Comment with your version of the flag line. Bonus points if it's shorter than mine. 3 moves from today. First, edit fast. The instinct to fix it quickly was never the problem. Second, flag what changed in one short, factual line before the silence gets a chance to write the story for you. Third, don't over-explain one line, then let it sit. More words don't make it look less suspicious. They make it look more. And the principle behind all 3 on chat, nothing you post is ever really private, not even the fixing. The only real choice you get is who tells the story first. The eye roll was never really about the missing sentence. It was about the 2 minutes where nobody knew what the missing sentence meant, and Kim was the only person who could have closed that gap in one line.
And the bonus lesson, you never actually told Daniel to change how he posts his edits. He just watched you do it once and copied it without being asked.
Honestly, the least dramatic ending to a story I was sure would haunt me for a week.
Next week, Kai again, but this time it's not a typo and it's not a missing line, it's a number, 10, missing from a revenue figure, already sent to a client as final. We're going to break down what you actually do in the first 60 seconds after you realize the mistake isn't cosmetic, it's the kind that changes someone's decision.
So this is the one where flag it in one line stops being enough.
Yeah, this one's a different kind of fast.
English in the wild, real English, real situations, real results.